Hey everybody, Arkanova here.
And Focus Heal.
Getting back some more, let's play Trails Through Daybreak 2. When last we left off, Ali did some shenanigans.
And he is shenanigan.
It's vacation time. Sightseeing airliner Soleil Baleine.
The breeze feels great. It's been a while since I rode an airliner. I've only ever taken them on Jaeger expeditions.
I usually don't ride them either, unless I have to fly out of the country. Otherwise, my truck suits me just fine.
Can't deny this has been a good time. Probably having the time of my life if it wasn't for all this stuff that happened last week.
Aaron.
I think this trip will be a good chance to put that stuff out of your mind.
Yeah.
Told you not to worry when we left. Remember?
Yeah, I know.
Well, tough shit, I'm worrying.
Things might get a little crazy around here for a while, but don't worry. I'm going to do what I can to get things under control. I want you to focus on what you need to do for yourself.
She's giving it her all right now, so I got no right to do any less. I'll deal with Sal once everything's settled down.
Got it. As long as you've made your peace with everything.
Ah, there you are. Are you alright, Aaron?
Why is everybody making a fuss over me all of a sudden? Knock it off. Don't waste your life worrying about us grown-ups. You and Small Fry ought to spend it slacking off and pranking people.
Okay.
Not like you.
Push.
No thanks.
Well, at least he's acting like himself again.
I'll take it if it means we're all in high spirits. Well then, I say we kick back and relax until it's time to disembark.
We will need to confirm the situation once we're on the ground. Then we can meet up with Miss Claudel when she arrives.
Attention all passengers. We will soon be arriving at our destination. Please return to your seats and prepare for landing.
Well, that was fast.
The invitation said we'll be going to a private resort off the southern coast of Calvert.
Oh? So that's Nemeth Island, huh?
That's Dimmoth Island. Where our vacation's gonna turn bad. Though the source of the chaos within Longport had been quelled, the city still remained in a state of upheaval. Van's group intended to remain there for several days to help deal with the aftermath while gathering info. However, their plans swiftly changed when a letter arrived at the doorstep of their lodgings. March 12th, 2 days prior. So we're sure about this then. You all really got the same exact invite that we did? Yeah, it appeared at our doorstep out of the blue. Funny that it just came when we finished wrapping up things in Messeldom. It reminded me of that threat letter we got before, but in a way, this is even more bizarre. I agree, it says it's an invitation. I look forward to seeing you all this weekend. You'll find what you're looking for here. E.H., owner of Nemeth Island Resort. What we're looking for, huh? Pretty freaking obvious who this E.H. person is. Indeed, it is hard to imagine it would be anyone else. I know we're all just assuming it at this point, but do you really think it's him? There was another envelope containing vouchers for rooms at the resort. Just enough for the three of us. Well, it was nice of them to include me and Nadia, at least. You said it. Free suites at a fancy resort? No way we're passing that up. It is what I normally say, but this seems kinda sketch. I might duck out of this one. Wow, you're turning down a free all-expense vacation? The hell must be freezing over. Her priorities have likely shifted as they encountered the man who formed the gardens, and now through some twist of fate he remains as its only survivor. Yes, that seems to be the case, although we know next to nothing about him. The fact that all his minions were just dolls seems to back up the sole survivor theory. But yeah, our priority number one is getting LP back. We suspect she's currently under his thumb, and we're going to do something about that. And I heard you two have got some similarly hair-raising news, yeah? That's right, it's related to the Genesis fragments. Glasgow's family let us take another look through the documents in his office. Thanks to that, we discovered that an item matching its description ended up on the black market. From there, we called on Yes and asked if Ren could corroborate the information with her contacts in the Black Light District. We looked into various distribution channels and found that the item had fallen into the hands of an unknown individual, who we strongly suspect is the sender of these letters. You'll find what you're looking for here. Maybe that part wasn't bait after all. Not sure what y'all's takes on this are, but I think this is worth checking out. I'm with you there. Plus, it'll be a nice excuse to get the whole gang back together. We've pretty much wrapped up our business here, so we should be able to meet up with you guys soon. Oh, there's a flight leaving Messeldom with a layover in Longport. I'll see if we can still book it. We'll be joining you guys too, naturally. It's possible this EH person has information on the hooded van. Yeah, you might be right, S. But even if you're not, we're at least getting a free summer resort vacation out of the deal. Personally, I could use a bit of R&R, so I wouldn't mind if it was uneventful. Unfortunately, we're tied up helping with the festival preparations at the moment, so we'll be a little bit late getting there. If a fragment of the 8th Genesis is there, we have no choice but to go. We may even find a lead on the Crimson Grendel case, too. Yay. Zoom. Zoom. Nemeth Island. Another zoom. Boozooms.
Zoom, zoom.
Boozooms. Fragments. A holiday on Nemeth Island.
This place is gorgeous. Nothing but clear blue ocean as far as the eye can see. Oh, and just listen to those seagulls.
It's quite pretty, yes. I feel refreshed just standing here on the landing strip.
This place would make for a nice weekend getaway. Too bad this isn't a normal vacation.
I know
It could be.
Still, I'm sure we can have some fun along the way.
We could, yes.
Y'all got your bags off the airliner?
Yeah, Wait, you brought your truck?
Yeah,
Of
it
course
is.
I did. I wasn't gonna leave her in Longport. She'd get lonely.
Super.
That's Calvert for you. It's the one place that lets you bring a truck on an airliner.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I heard other countries have started taking up the practice too.
Yeah.
Look, there's another airship.
Isn't that?
Ours is better.
That's the royal family's personal airship. I think they call it the Horvatot.
What's an Elsheim airliner doing down here?
Else, I'm okay.
I think they intend to land here. I wonder.
Hey!
It's Princess Fancy... Nope, not Princess Fancy Pants. I wish it was Princess Fancy Pants.
Up here! Van! Everyone! Yes! Hello!
I love Amelia.
Those two are Swin and Nadia, right?
Yep, they're my new temps. Didn't expect them to come flying in on that thing.
Yeah, that's what they do. And they do it damn well.
It's so good to see you again. It's nice to see you too. It feels like it's been so long. I really am glad you're here. That goes for everyone else too.
But mostly Van.
I'm so happy to see you all again.
I love Van.
I mean, we did talk to each other plenty over comms.
I suppose that's true. Although, I think a physical reunion does merit some celebration.
Yay! Woohoo!
It's
Hooray!
been a month since we all met
Yeah!
face to face. I didn't even realize it had been that long.
We finally got the whole band back together.
Plus, I'm here.
Why do I always get lumped in with you guys?
Because you love us.
But it's way too late to back out. Master's the only one who gets a pass. Anywho, sounds like a lot happened back in the capital.
Yeah. I know you've been through a lot too, Van. I'm just glad we were all able to meet up again like this. Oh, right. I guess this is your first time meeting Swin and Nadia, isn't it?
We already met briefly over the comms the other day, but yeah, I suppose we should introduce ourselves. I'm Swin, and this is Nadia.
Nice to finally meet
Kill me
us.
already.
Welcome to the team.
We really appreciate you filling in for Mr. Arkwright.
I
And
know a
hurry
little
up,
bit
kill
about
me.
you from Risha.
Oh, RX told you about us? I never knew she was friends with a famous movie star. Can I have your autograph?
No.
Oh, and I'm totally not just asking because I want to sell it, I swear.
Yeah, you're not fooling anyone.
Sure was a surprise to see you guys come in on a royal family airliner. Guess I can look forward to an outrageous bill coming my way soon.
Nope. All expenses paid, my dude. It better be.
Oh, come now. We're friends, aren't we? Let's just say you owe me a favor and we'll leave it at that.
Oh, your
Not
favorite.
that much, though. I'm not so narrow-minded as to turn away some other form of reimbursement.
Oh,
I'm not
sure.
sucking your dick.
You haven't changed one bit.
Hey, be nice, Sharid. That's no way to treat an old friend. In fact, we really ought to be treating him like part of the family, given all that he did for you last year.
And how he's gonna be my husband and all.
I can't argue with you there. Nice to meet you, Your Highness. I heard you helped my temps out a little while back.
The pleasure's all mine, Van Arkwright. On behalf of my brother, I'd like to thank you for all you've done for him. You resolved the Tharbat and Basel incidents. Oh, and I'm sure you played a pivotal role in settling countless other crises. If I can have a few moments of your time, I would love it if you could regale us with tales of your exploits.
Well, I mean, I really don't think it'd be all that interesting.
Anyway, the whole thing came together kind of suddenly because we couldn't find any good flights.
Just when we thought we were at the end of our rope, the princess called and offered to pick us up. She was all like, "You must be headed to the same place as them." Huh?
Who's them?
Well, you know, information has a way of finding us.
So close!
Jin?
Where's Ren and Marielle doing here?
Your account.
Taken care of, Your Highness.
Just getting off my bones.
That's like 1,900 gems. It's a lot of bones.
Yeah.
This place is so luxurious. Never been to such a snazzy resort before.
So snazzy.
It's really too bad this isn't a pleasure trip. I would have enjoyed having a bit of respite.
Yeah, respite.
Yay, car. You don't get it.
You must be the guest that will be staying with us this weekend. Thank you very much for your patronage.
We'll get you over to the villa straight away.
In Japan?
He's a relaxed guy.
Van's group headed to the hotel via the courtesy cars. They noticed the island's owner who sent the invitations had booked multiple rooms for them in the first building. Despite their unease, they left their luggage in their rooms and went to the restaurant in the second building to speak with the other guests. Can I just say I love that outfit, Ren? It gives off a refined, elegant vibe. I think it suits you to a T. Why, thank you, yes. It was your own change in wardrobe that inspired me to look to my own laurels. Kind of surprising seeing you in something a little more subdued for once. Not that gothic Lolita dress you used to wear was bad or anything, mind you. Oh. I very much doubt that style would suit me now, though. Maybe I'll pick up something similar if I'm feeling nostalgic. Now then, back to the topic at hand. You received those invitations about 2 days ago. Yes? Fascinating. Coincidence or not, it was the very day that someone leaked the whereabouts of the object called Almada's Legacy on the Orbital Network. We got a tip about it around the same time, so we decided to head up an investigation together. This isn't our first tag team rodeo with a monarch, and it won't be the last. Yeah, you butted up with the debaucherous prince back in the day. So did you learn anything about the person behind all this? Earlier in the year, word spread that an unnamed investor purchased this island in a private exchange several years ago. Even from what little information we could gather, we're confident that the investor is exactly who you suspect. We're still evaluating the veracity of that information, but our joint investigation has thus far pointed to that conclusion. Given the danger involved, I would have preferred that Princess Zeta remained in Elsheim. Out of the question, the Republic has been a dependable ally for us, so it is my solemn duty to extend a hand in their time of need. You need not concern yourself for my safety. After all, you and our friends at the Bracer Guild can see to that well enough. As you can very well see, she left us with little choice in the matter. Little sisters have a knack for getting their way, and I guess that goes double for royal ones. Well, I suppose there's little doubt now that the author of those invitations is none other than Harwood. Yeah, no shit, Mr. E.H. is about as subtle as a clown at a funeral. Also, I bet he's the one that leaked the info in the first place. Probably, Adios only knows what kind of plan he's cooking up now. I tried to get the manager to cough up some info about the owner, but he didn't seem to know anything. All I got was that the owner left him in charge and only occasionally gives instructions to him remotely. He can't even be asked to give them permission. Harwood is just the laziest man to walk the earth. I have to wonder why he sent those invitations to... Is something the matter? Nana was utterly speechless. Her jaw agape at the thought of someone being flush enough with cash to buy a whole island resort. This sucks! Why can't I have a boss as loaded as him? I could have bullied them into buying me my own private island with a cute little house. Don't mind her, everyone. Carry on. Anyway, it's clear that there's a lot of strange things going on here. I don't think there's anything we can do except play the waiting game. Yeah, if his plan was to go on the warpath, I think he would have pulled something by now. In the meantime, I see no harm in us taking a load off and relaxing while keeping an eye open. Are you sure? We still have no idea what might happen. That's all the more reason for us to calm our nerves. We need to get a better grasp of the situation before we take action. I agree. We've all been a little on edge these last few days, so now may be the perfect time to take a breather. That way we'll be in tip-top shape when it counts. Hard to argue with that logic. Everyone's got to get their rest at some point, even us actors. I hear there's a lot of fun activities around here. It'd be a waste not to make the most of the trip. I suppose that makes sense. Alright, if that's our plan, I say we table this discussion for now. Yes, that should be fine. Just be prepared to drop whatever it is you're doing should any major developments arise. That goes for both the Bracer Guild as well as Van and his crew. Shouldn't be a problem. We're all pretty used to springing into action at the drop of a hat. What is this feeling? Uh-oh. From there, the group disbanded and everyone headed back to their rooms. Despite Elaine being an active guild member, she decided to work with Van and his crew for the time being. After a quick rest, the team split into two groups. One group would relax and meander around the island, and the other would get the lay of the land. I'd be the relaxing group.
Me too.
You be the lay of the land group.
Okay, fine. Relax without me. I'll go have ventures and do stuff.
And die because you're fucking not nature prepared and weak and scrawny and can't run very fast or for very long.
Hurt me like that.
Select 3 characters to join the island exploration team. No, why does Ren get to relax?
Let Nadia sleep. She always is working.
Yeah, she gonna keep working.
Let her sleep.
No, S gets to sleep because she tires him out.
Okay, that's fair, I guess.
Like, Nadia could sleep if Ren would decide to fucking join me, but, you know, he won't. So, sucks. I can't bring my Scythe Lolly, so I gotta bring my Dolly Lolly. We have costumes for Van and Company. I could have always accessed that. Ooh, you cannot use the shard search items found hidden in the ground. Oh. Don't judge me.
I'm judging.
And here's the Villa Lounge.
No, you may.
Like there's a lot of stuff I can order here.
Oh, you may.
No, you.
This place is so cool. What can I get for you?
And we don't kill children, I guess.
If you need anything else, I'll...
What's next? Thank you.
Right, she can get that.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
I appreciate it. Thanks, I appreciate it.
Wonder what this'll go for. Just kidding.
Yeah, you better be just kidding about the gifts that I'm buying for you.
Thanks a bunch, Dan.
You're like, no one else gets a present, but you're like, oh wait, you get a present.
Easy unit in here and everything.
Like,
This feeling of freedom can't be beat.
This is an adequate spot for fishing.
is it though?
Let's do this thing.
Is though.
Hey,
Fishies.
that's it.
Yeah.
Nice. I got one.
I caught the Grand Bream.
I don't know why, but I was like, for some reason, expecting Whopper and Whopper.
No, Whopper's gone.
I know.
Glutton Shark.
That was Rain, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. Whopper.
That's it. Ha! Got myself a Whopper.
He got himself a Whopper.
Yeah! Okay.
Fucking Girl Scout cookies?
Anything you're looking for in particular?
Oh.
Talk to you later.
Peace.
Fishing squad.
Hello there. Thank you. Hello there.
That's damage up, attack up. That's pretty good, actually. $48. 7, 43, 45, 36, 31. $99.73. $24.91. $8.11.
Thank you. Hello there.
Equipment. I need goods and trade. Plus your bomb was very costly.
Hello there. Thank you.
And
Hello there.
good stuff. Everything. Oh no. I'll worry about that later. Okay. Can I race room?
Cannot raise your room.
That's the dedicated Mark Terminal 1 I had installed on my pickup truck. I got it during my last round of modifications. Now we can access the Martian Garden just about any time we want. An orb mail? Let's have a look-see. Found another biggin in the garden, the Salamanticore. By taking care of it, there's a terminal in your truck to get the job done. Thank you. Monster extermination request inside the garden, huh? Looks like you got sent on, yes, and the others too. Yeesh, they sure are making good use of this. Why?
Cool. She's resting.
No, she's being lazy.
No, I thought she was just doing it.
See? Lazy.
I think you just wish you could.
Oh, it's just them. Well, that's no good. We must take the Grendel.
I'll take you on.
We cannot. I cannot take the Grendel.
You cannot take.
No, the Grendel.
The Grendel. No Grendel for you. These are some monsters.
Hate that.
Pressure him and move in. Certain arts Here's my chance. Pressure him and move in.
Your turn.
Engaging skill. Boost
You
gauge
got this,
upgraded.
Nadia. Pressure
23, 27, 26.
Going all in.
I suggest we fight now.
Now it's my turn.
Pressure him and move in.
Oh, too much CP.
You'll be sorry.
Focus unleashed.
Go, Grim Cat, go.
It's go time.
Going all in.
Engaging skill.
Chance. It's go time.
Boost gauge limit increased.
Pressure him and move in.
Ah, they are bewitched. Well, one of them is.
Now it's my turn.
Like, this is a solid combo.
Now or never.
Nadia can refill her CP, and then she can just put up the fucking boo shield.
Going all in.
Engaging skill.
My move now.
We've got this in the bag.
Now it's my turn. Pressure him and move in. Reset.
Miss Leinster.
Focus unleashed.
We've got this in the bag.
I suggest we strike now.
Why would I ever choose to revert?
Our time to shine. All set.
Pull out all the
Don't
stuff.
burn up.
Focus unleashed.
Threat detected.
Engaging skill.
Keep trying to bewitch them. It be working.
Now it's my turn.
Get them to kill themselves. Works.
Moving on up.
Hey, leveling up.
Better.
Hellfire verse.
Everyone.
Mira deposit confirmed.
Yay.
Or chaos.
Hellfire verse. What's that all about?
Shifting to that's a single element slot. Skills updated. Better check them out.
Counter cast fire is cut by 50.
Skills updated.
Oh, break
Shifting
3.
to maintenance mode. That's a single element slot.
Betcha.
Skills updated. Better check them out.
Oh, Shizuna has break 3.
Shard skills updated. Shard skills updated. That's a single element slot.
You bet it is.
Shard skills updated. Shard skills updated.
That was easy.
Banner launched.
Villa La Nueva. Alright. A lot of things I can do. A lot of fucking chests on this stupid ass island.
Yeah, relax now.
No.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing more refreshing than the good old sea breeze. Makes me pleased as punch.
Yeah.
This old chapel does not appear to be in use anymore.
Ugh. It's pretty beat up on the inside.
This chapel's been abandoned for over a decade. Don't know why, though.
Probably because it's fucking haunted? Well, shocking no one. That's gonna fucking open up later when some shit hits the fan. Cool. Whoa. Now there's a surprise. Is that Nina and Lamb? What? Oh, you're right. It is them. I'd heard they were going to be filming on the island soon, but I didn't think it would be Nemeth Island. I wonder if something came up. We should go talk to them. Yeah, good idea. Hey there. Wasn't expecting to run into you guys all the way out here. Oh, hello. It's been a while, hasn't it?
Fan! And you even brought along the rest of the crew.
I did. Judith told me you were coming to Nemeth Island for vacation. I wasn't sure that we'd actually run into each other, but I'm glad we did. Yeah, it's great to see you two. Gotta admit, though, I'm a little surprised. Weren't you guys supposed to be filming on a different island? Did you run into trouble or something? Well, about that. You see, the island we had reserved was struck by some pretty terrible weather. We were forced to move to our backup location, which was here on Nemeth Island. We only arrived a few hours ago. I imagine that not long before you did. I see. Sounds like you've been on a pretty wild ride. Well, I guess now I'm just confused as about why you guys aren't filming already. Ah, yes. Well, we meant to head a little ways beyond this tunnel, but there appear to be a few monsters prowling around. Monsters, huh? I believe we were told there wouldn't be any monsters around the villa sightseeing areas. We don't quite understand why they're here either. It's also strange. Actually, we were just thinking about heading back to the villa to inform someone of the situation. So you were just getting ready to turn in for the day, huh? Yes, that's what we were discussing when you arrived. I must say, you have impeccable timing. I think a few able-bodied youngsters are just who we need to save us from this mess. I'm very tempted to ask you all for your help. What say you, Nina? Well, I don't see why not. We are on vacation. That's pretty good reason why not. Sounds like you're saying you've got a 4SPG for us? I do understand this comes at a rather inopportune time, but what with you being on vacation and all. However, all you'd have to do is escort us from here to the ruins just beyond the tunnel. Then from there, we just need you to keep us safe while we scout the area and begin filming. Ruins, huh? Now that you mention it, I think I saw something about them in the tour booklet. I've heard they're gorgeous. It'd be such a shame if we had to miss out to seeing them after coming all this way. But we're already pushing back our schedule as it is by switching islands. And with the weather being so pleasant at the moment, this might be the best opportunity to capture the scene Mr. Lamb and I had in mind. You two always seem so level-headed on the outside, but you get caught up on some really particular things, you know? So, what's the plan? This job seems a bit too simple for a Spriggan. Good grief, I guess I don't have much choice in the matter. We were just taking a look around the island anyway. Alright, we'll go ahead and take care of those monsters for you. Thank you all so much. Well, it might not be my usual sort of job, but my inner film freak just wouldn't shut up till I said yes. Words aren't enough to express my gratitude. Anyway, I'd like to be off as soon as you're ready. Do you have everything you need? Let me see here. Are we okay to escort them to the film site? Yeah, we're all prepped and ready to go. We'll start by making sure the vicinity is secured. Lamb, you and the others wait here for our signal. We'll let you know when the coast is clear. Understood? Actually, is there any chance you'd be willing to let me tag along? No. I'd like to get a better understanding of the area for the film. You will once we, clear it out. Okay, sure. Just stay behind us whenever we're in the middle of fighting. Deal? Thank you. I'll try my best not to cause any headaches. Nina, you and the rest of the crew follow once we've made sure it's safe. Yes, sir. Mr. Lamb, do you think it'd be alright if I went along too? No. Nina? There could be all kinds of monsters out there. What would you do if our main stars got hurt? Just leave this one to us, okay? If the goal is to avoid injury to our actresses, then I think you should sit this one out as well, Miss Judith. Oh, well, maybe. But I've done loads of training for action movies, really. There's no need to worry about me. She has got to be the worst liar I've ever met. I'd like to pick up a few moves from Judith. Otherwise, my crew won't be able to keep up with hers. what's it gonna say? I can't use Coco Grim Cat, isn't it? Temporarily disabled. I don't want to miss my chance to learn from what she's picked up over the years. Please let me go with that, Mr. Lamb. Oh, Nina, how could I ever say no to you? Easily, just like this.
No!
Sure, whatever. I'm sure you would have come along anyway. Thank you so much. Sorry for all the trouble. Don't worry about it. I'm a Spriggan. My word is my bond. We'll make sure she stays in one piece. Alright then, let's get a move on, peeps.
You have my support, Mr. Arkwright.
I'm not changing the party.
It gives you the option in case
Well,
you want to.
Why would I want to get rid of all the hottest ladies? Yeah. That was quite a long tunnel. My eyes are having difficulty adjusting. Coming through was a lot of fun, though. I almost felt like an explorer. Alright, let's start heading to the ruins. Yeah, no kidding, by the way. I was only able to catch a quick glance earlier, but the ruins seem pretty far off. It's just like Lamb said, we're going to be fighting off monsters the whole way. We should be on our guard going forward. Yeah, got a feeling there's going to be more of them the closer we get to. Let's make sure to keep our eyes peeled.
They're peeled.
They're peeled.
Taking center stage.
I don't know about that, but they're at least peeled.
Fresher than yours. A couple years fresher, too. Yeah. That's all you do is cry. Yeah, hit me with the boohoo tears. I know, I can take it.
It looks like we can go this way too. I wonder
Hey!
what's over here.
Hey. Oh, you're gonna cry? Yeah, it's in a shock. Alright, we need everybody to get more CP.
I do hope everyone is well. Leave this to me.
Here we go.
Bear.
Still more to go.
What'd you expect?
Still more to go.
I didn't even break a sweat.
Sure about that, Judith?
Treasure.
Sure about... Do you mind?
Yes.
Beauty has booty and you're getting in the way. I don't know what you're about. I'm the greatest.
You managed to dodge. Good job. Good job.
Oh yeah. Dodging good is my job. Yes.
I do hope everyone is well.
Are dead. The deady fish. Didn't want to do this yet. I wanted to keep exploring around these. My goodness, you were right, Van. There's so many of them, and the one at the top looks to be the more formidable than the rest. Guess it was trying to expand its territory. Probably enjoyed all this while I was on making a nest. Should we focus on exterminating the largest monster first, then? Yeah, it's basically the core of the whole flock. All the little ones should run off once it's gone. That said, we might still have a scuffle or two on the way over. This could be dangerous for you and Nina, Lamb. Make sure you keep your distance. Alright, I understand. Please be careful out there, Judith. Don't worry about me, I'm as good as golden.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand.
Heavenly Halter is
I suggest we strike now.
low stuff. Get him, not a festival.
Boost gauge limit increased.
Pressure him and move in.
Oh, she's Maid Lady, not Blade Lady now.
I suggest we strike now.
Ah, I knew it. I fucking called it. I knew it. Jeez, those bastards were a lot tougher than I thought. Well, I thought you performed rather magnificently. Gotti told me about your feats, but seeing you in action was much more impressive. You know, I thought I'd finally gotten comfortable with action sequences, but Judith really is on a whole other level. Yeah, about that. All those hours of training really paid off. Yep. Aw, aren't you sweet? But flattery will get you nowhere. You sure? Well, that should have been the ringleader. Now we just have to make sure the rest bugger off. And there they bugger. It's just as you predicted, Mr. Arkwright. Okay, the area should be good for filming now. Just remember to keep your guard up. I guess all that's left to do is go back and grab the film crew. Let's split up. 2 of us should stay here with Nina and Lamb. The other 2 can bring the crew over. Got it. I'll do my best to help. While staying mindful of any remaining monsters, the film crew was quickly escorted to the ruins. Once they began setting up their equipment, Lamb began scoping the area for scenic filming locations. Before long, shooting was underway. Hooray! Alright, this place should be safe for a while now. Why don't we get back to what we were doing before? Right, we were investigating the island. Well, since we're already here, might as well start with the ruins. I mean, that altar's been bugging me ever since we arrived. It almost looks like it could have been made by animists from the prehistoric times. I'm guessing this whole place was something like a funeral hall in its day. Yeah, this place is ginormous. Whoever built it must have been really devoted to whatever they worship. You might be right. Vanity and others proceeded to check the altar for any clues. However, they were unable to find anything else unique about it. There were also no signs of anyone having visited the area recently. Guess that's about the best we can expect for now. I wonder how filming's going. And they're all dead. Already done investigating, are you? Oh, speak of the devil. Didn't you only just start filming? Is everything okay? Oh, we're fine. In fact, we managed to get all the shots we needed on the very first takes. We just tried to take a little break before heading back to the villa. I feel a bit bad after we managed to wrap up so quickly, and after all the trouble you went to bringing us here. You got your shots in a single take? Way to go, Nina! I guess that means I gotta step up my game, huh? No big deal. I'm just glad you were able to get the shots you needed. At any rate, we're pretty much done with all our business around here, too. Why don't we escort you back? Is that alright with you, Lamb? Well, I would hate to be a bother, but if you're willing, I'd certainly appreciate it. He knows things. Hey, Nina, come on. You're gonna get left behind if you don't hurry. Sorry, I'll be right there. And so Van and the others led Nina and Lamb to their film crew back to the villa. On the way back, Lamb, having vested interest in Spriggan, took the opportunity to interrogate Van about his work. Kindly enough, Van decided to offer the man a smidge of insight into his day-to-day affairs while omitting anything incriminating, of course. However, just as the account began to gain momentum, the group finally managed to arrive back at the villa safe and sound. Oh, no. I appreciate you indulging my interest. Of course, Gotti's spoken about you and your team in the past, but it's far more interesting to hear stories from the Spriggan himself. It's almost as if you're a small cog set between our everyday society and the criminal underworld. Even if you are just a single piece of the greater machine, the gears would inevitably snag without you. I mean, yes, duh. I don't think I'm all that important. But hey, if it sounds like something you want to work into your next film, be my guest. Well, I'll certainly think on it. Anyway, we've taken enough of your time as it is. Why don't we wrap things up here? Yes, I agree. We'll be heading back now. Thank you again for all your help. We plan to stay for a few nights. If you find yourselves free at any point, I'd love to spend some more time together. Same here. Sure, we'll see what we can do. Not every day you get to hang out with a famous actress. And what am I, chopped liver? You're Grimcat. Oop. Yeah, you're different. You're a real piece of work. You know that? I'll be sure to remember this if you ever come begging for my autograph. I see you've gotten quite comfortable with their group, Judith. Honestly, I'm almost jealous. Jealous? No. The annoying thing is, I don't think I was done there. I was not done there. There's still 2 treasures there. Yeah, dear? Yeah? Oh, watch out. I didn't even fucking see his ass. That's some deep ass grass, dude. Yeah, you dodged my bear with your stupid bear roll.
Bear dodged.
Well, chickens didn't. Rude.
Battle complete.
Nice.
Excellent work.
Got some okay experience out of killing those things. The jellies, not so much though. Yeah, jellies are much lower level. Meanies. Double. Grab this chest over here.
Looks like a chest.
Alright, here's what we're going to call the video for now. As always, thank you all for watching, and if you're enjoying the series and you want to see more, like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and follow me on Twitch, Arco3.
Till then.